When you're on a weight loss journey or a fitness journey or any type of journey, to be honest, it can be really hard to maintain motivation. And I know that to be true because I have been on my weight loss and fitness journey for 2.5 years now. And you guys always ask, how do I keep motivation? And that's a pretty big answer to that because motivation comes and goes, comes and goes. But what I can say is I've figured out different things about myself that make it easier to stay motivated. Now, I'd be lying if I said that I was motivated all 365 days out the year, every single year, because that's not true. But I will give you guys the tips that I use in my own weight loss and fitness journey, and hopefully they help you keep motivated as well. The first tip that I can give you is to set small and achievable goals. I lost 100 pounds in 2.5 years. That's a lot of weight. That is a small person. And if I solely focused on the number 100 pounds, I would definitely had been feeling overwhelmed the entire weight loss journey. Probably to the point of not wanting to do it anymore because it is just such a large number. But if you set smaller goals, it makes it easier to think about. So what do I mean by that? I drank soda for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Seriously, I was a true soda junkie. One of my smaller goals in my process was to only drink soda on Saturday and Sunday. That was the only 2 days I was allowing myself to have soda. And on those 2 days, I could only have it for lunch or dinner. I couldn't drink it all day long. That was a more achievable goal because I was still going to allow myself to indulge in soda, but just not as often. And it didn't feel like I was punishing myself, if that makes sense. Now, I don't drink soda at all anymore. Today, I haven't had soda in about 2 years. But what I can say is by doing it like that, it makes it easier. Just like another small goal could be, you're going to go on a walk for 30 minutes every other day. That's something small and achievable, right? If you're solely focused on being able to run 6 miles, and that's the fitness goal, that's the big fitness goal. Well, if you're currently a couch potato, that's a pretty big goal. And there's nothing wrong with having big goals. Like, I want you to shoot for the stars and then some. But like I said at the beginning, sometimes our goals are so big that after a few weeks, we give up on them because they're just so big. So instead, start slower, start smaller, and it'll be so much easier to stay motivated. Find your why. Why are you embarking on this journey in the first place? And really dig deep here. Like, don't be superficial with it, if that makes sense. Like, okay, obviously you want to look better. I think that's why a lot of us start. But that's not what's going to keep you going. Like, the physical is nice. I love how I look now in comparison to how I used to look. But at the same time, only focusing on the physical, it's going to wear off. Like your drive, your motivation to lose weight, it will eventually wear off. So you have to dig deeper than that. Like, really figure out why you want to lose weight. Like, why? Why? For me, it was because I didn't want to be on medication for the rest of my life. Now, I am on thyroid medicine, and unfortunately, I'll probably be on that for the rest of my life. But I'm hopeful that by continuing a vegan diet, maybe one day my thyroid will fix itself. However, I was pre-diabetic and I had high blood pressure. I believe that chronic illnesses like that, we can fix ourselves with proper diet and exercise and maintaining a healthy weight. So I did not want to be carrying a bag of pills with me every time I traveled. I am manifesting a life of travel. Like, I see myself being gone for months at a time. And once the money's right, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I don't want to be worrying about, oh, I have to pack this pill and that pill and this pill, and I got to take this pill at 3 p.m. and then I have to make sure I have this pill before I go to bed. I don't want that life if I can help it, right? So I'm going to do everything in my power to avoid that. So that was my why. Your why might be, maybe you want to be around to see your kids or your grandkids, right? I don't have any kids, so that's not my why at this moment. But for you, it might be. So really, truly figure out, what are you doing this for? And like I said, it'll start off for the physical, but now in my life, like, it's way more about how it makes me feel than about how it makes me look. Now, with anything in life, in order to get the results that you want, you have to be consistent. We've talked about this so many times. A lot of the reasons why I couldn't keep the weight off was because I lacked the discipline to be consistent. And it's so much easier to develop discipline and be consistent when you create new routines and new habits. So, for instance, I typically go to the gym around the same time every day. Like, I am a morning gym goer. I've talked to you guys about this before. And because the morning time is more convenient for me, it makes it easier to commit to going. When it comes to meal prepping, I typically meal prep on Saturdays because Saturdays are the day that I'm off from the gym, and I make content cooking for you guys. So it's easier for me to just incorporate my meal prepping on that day. But for you, it might be different. Maybe it's more convenient for you to meal prep on Sunday or Wednesday, depending on your work schedule. Maybe it's more convenient for you to work out in the evenings after you get off work, or maybe overnight. It doesn't matter. As long as you are consistent, that's what's going to help you build these new routines that match the healthy lifestyle that you want. Another tip is celebrate your accomplishments. Don't feel like until you lose 100 pounds, if that's your goal, that's when you can celebrate. No, you should be celebrating yourself throughout your entire journey. I am big on speaking positive affirmations to myself and reminding myself how great I am, how amazing I am, and all of the things. And when I say celebrate, when we're talking about weight loss, since we're on a weight loss journey, a fitness journey, don't celebrate with the with the things that are keeping you overweight. So don't celebrate with food. I know a lot of times when we're celebrating something with friends or family, it's always, oh, let's go out to eat, let's go get drinks. That shouldn't be the case in this particular journey because we are trying to lose weight. But you can still celebrate yourself without overindulging in food and alcohol. Maybe you are no longer a size extra large. Maybe you've lost enough weight to where you fit a size large. Go get you some cute outfits. Maybe you went the entire month without making excuses and you stuck to your food plan. Go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. Go do something. Like, celebrate yourself. Maybe you went a whole week without drinking soda. Go catch a movie, or I don't know, go do something. Like, celebrate yourself. I feel like anytime you are making changes that are different than what you were doing yesterday or the day before or the week before, you deserve to celebrate yourself in some way, shape, or form. Like, that's a huge milestone. You are changing, you're growing, you're developing. Be proud of that and celebrate yourself, period. One thing that I've been really focusing on these past few months is paying attention to the progress and not trying to be perfect. I tried to be perfect for the first half of the weight loss journey, and don't get me wrong, that's where I lost most of my weight, my fat. But it became harder and harder to maintain that because life be lifing, and sometimes things just are out of your control. And I had to realize that I need to start being proud of how far I've come. And even though I still have a ways to go, I'm more focused on the progress. And by looking at it like that, it's been a lot easier to stay on track. That's why I talk to you guys so much about taking pictures and making videos of yourself working out or whatever. Because sometimes our mind plays tricks on us, and body dysmorphia is so real. I didn't realize how real it was, but it's real. But by having the videos to look at, you can see through the camera lens's perspective of how much weight you lost. And that just makes it so much better. But at the end of the day, when you're on this weight loss and fitness journey, you are developing new habits. And those are the habits that are going to keep you coming back. They're going to keep you in the gym. They're going to keep you eating healthy because you are committing to a healthier and happier lifestyle, not just losing weight. You are committed to changing your life. And remember, this is forever. We're going to forever stay active, and we're going to forever eat clean. We may have days where we eat like SHIT, sure, but overall, we are prioritizing our health until the day we die.